Right flag at you, 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 right flag at you. This is the thing. At you, right flag at you, right flag at you. Right flag at you, right flag at you, right. This is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV, coming to you live. Coming to you live. And of course, I'm your commentator, Raheem the Dream, better known as Top Cat, coming right back at you. I want to give a shout out to everybody on the YouTube, everybody on the Facebook and the Twitter. And I hope everybody had a good, prosperous day. And I hope you are fine. And I hope your families are fine. Peace of black power to you. We're going to give people time to get into the building. We're going to give people time to get into the building. So just be a little patient and let's give people time to get into the building. Okay, my good people, I hope everybody had a good, prosperous day. Waiting for my co-host to get into the building. The topic for the night is laying down the groundwork to make our children successful. That's the topic for the night. Laying down the groundwork to make our children successful. It's a reason why I come with this topic, because see, I deal with facts. I don't deal with feelings. And if you look at the facts, we're last in everything. We're last in everything. And what I mean by that is we still pushing our kids to chase a ball. Still pushing our kids to chase a ball. Like that's the only thing we can do is chase a ball. Chase a ball or tell jokes. You understand? We being left behind. Technology is leaving us and our children behind. See, we think our kids is up on technology because you give them a phone when they're little kids, and the only reason why you give them the phone because they're getting on your nerves. So you let them play with the phone, and you think that's technology. No, to you it is. To us it is. But to top notch, that's nothing. Okay. Top notch, it's nothing. It's really nothing. If you do the numbers and see technology wise where we're at as a people. Okay, my co-host is here. Okay, what's going on? Peace of black power to you. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, unbelievable.
A little bit of a rough road.
Huh?
I said a little bit of a rough road.
Yeah, but we here.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm here.
But we here.
Yes.
Ain't nobody in the house right now. That's surprising. Nobody.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, ain't nobody in the house right now, and that's surprising. Usually it'd be a few in there, but what can you say? The topic for the night is laying down the groundwork to make our children successful. Mm-hmm. And I was just saying that is the reason why I picked that topic, because we as a people are falling behind.
Yes.
Okay. And when I say this, it don't have anything to do with feelings. You understand what I'm saying? Or putting my people down. I deal with the numbers.
Right.
I deal with the numbers. And if you look the numbers up, our kids are behind.
Mm-hmm.
Because we still pushing our kids to do the same thing. Chase a ball. We think that's the only way. It's chasing the ball. Or telling jokes somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Or rap music. You understand what I'm saying? And that stuff is leaving us behind. Because we need our kids going towards technology. Technology is the future. Actually, technology is right now, let alone the future. We on technology right now.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We are on technology right now. And before I let you do your spiel, I'm going to say, if it's the first time coming to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell, and smash that thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I'm gonna give you a full screen so you can give your spiel, and I'm breaking my fast and eat this little cookie. So I'm gonna give you a full screen, and I'm gonna mute my mic and you can do your opening, okay?
All righty.
Okay, go.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Marietta Elliott. I'm your co-host, and actually it is actually evening, but I'm your co-host tonight, and thanks for tuning in. I kind of invited a lot of people from my class to join in tonight, so hopefully they will join in and give me their opinion as to, what I can do differently. I also want to give a shout out to my sister's friend, Liz, because she's been following for 2 weeks, and I definitely appreciate that. So we got a good topic going on tonight in reference to laying down the groundwork for our children. I think education definitely comes first. I mean, our children need to get out of the gate the right way so that way they can be successful. And I also think that it's important that parents recognize the child that definitely has a special particular gift. And I think that if we can recognize our children's gifts early enough, I think we can encourage them to move in the direction that will definitely be beneficial to them as they age, and as they graduate from school, they can focus on becoming that particular doctor or that lawyer with their own practice. That kind of stuff is very important. So I think that we have to give our kids a chance, the opportunity to also, most children like sports. And a lot of our kids are definitely out of shape because we don't do enough athletic stuff with the kids. So sports is a good thing. I am definitely not against sports, because I think that when you are a part of a sports team, you learn how to eat correctly. You learn how to put the time into your own physical wellness, mind, body, and soul to keep you strong. So we want to encourage our kids to have that physical activity. That is definitely a big deal. But I also know that it's very important to try to recognize which children you think would be more successful in being an entrepreneur. Because as I've always said, everybody is not geared up to be an entrepreneur. But for the ones who are geared up to be entrepreneurs, we need to support them. We need to encourage them. And even if it means putting aside money to help them move into the area that they want to go into. Say, for example, if the idea is fashion design, well, we need more Black people to do fashion. And if that's what they want to do, let's make sure there's money put aside, so that way, if there is a necessary piece of education that goes with fashion design, or maybe they need to take that trip to Paris. I'm not really a fashionista, but I know that it would help if our children had a little bit of a foundation to get them going. have them to start their own bank accounts to build towards their future. I think that's a big deal as well. So I myself, I totally push education, and I believe I want my children and all children to soar in education because we need that. And even with technology, there still has to be a specific amount of education to go along with technology. And we want our kids to get innovative. I mean, that is definitely the wave. And for all the children that are coming up now, they definitely are pushing towards technology, the School of Engineering. I mean, going to the School of Engineering, you definitely can soar in a lot of different areas. So I'm hoping that we're going to get some people who are going to tune in tonight and give us some groundwork that they have done for their children or for the grandchildren as far as helping them to become very successful in their life. I mean, even down to parenting skills. That is something also, we got to teach our kids parenting skills early on before they even become parents. And I think that would help the generations to come. If they learn early enough the responsibility of being a parent and what it's going to entail should they become parents, I think that'll help. I also think that, if you have parents who are well educated, of course, the kids coming behind them, they're going to push for that. Though they may not all go, but I think that that's an important thing. So we got to start off with good education and laying down the foundation in reference to teaching them how to manage their money so that they can save towards their entrepreneurship. So that's kind of like my feel. I definitely want to hear from people in the audience. So glad that you guys tuned in, and hopefully you'll come back again and subscribe to the channel. That'll be a beautiful thing. Thank you for all of your support. For those of you that are out there tonight that are specifically part of my people that I invited, thank you very, very much early. And let's get on with this conversation. I'm definitely interested.
Okay. All right. Right back at you. But yeah, one of the reasons I came with this topic, because I was watching some news channels.
Uh-huh.
I was watching some news channels, and then after I got off the news channels, I did some research because I don't believe what they say on the news.
Uh-huh.
I don't take the news because a lot of the news be fake news. A lot of the news be fake news.
Uh-huh.
So I did my own research.
Uh-huh.
I started doing my own research, and it was real.
Okay.
That what they were saying, I wasn't thinking. I should have kept that research and put it up so I could put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're like nowhere in technology.
Uh-huh.
Everything I looked up, it had Chinese, Koreans, white kids. You know what I'm saying? I looked up from the ages like from I think it was from 8 to 18. I looked up. It was something like that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but when you look up stuff like that, it don't just stay there. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you'll start 8 to 18, but then it'll go up and down because it's going to different areas. Because different areas may not be 8 to 18. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, so I just want to make that clear in case somebody do the research, say, well, he lying because over here it says this age and over there, because people would do that. I run into it in the streets all the time. You understand what I'm saying? People do that because they just want to prove me wrong.
Right. But sometimes I think that it can be interpretation as well. We all interpret things differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, if I say 8 to 18, and what I mean by that, when you do the research, it may not stay 8 to 18.
I understand that.
You understand what I'm saying? It might jump up to 12 to 21.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? On one site. You understand what I'm saying? Then when you click on the other one, it might give you different ages.
Right.
But the most important thing is it stays in between. You want to try to stay in between what you're trying to do. So
Right.
if it take me to 21, I stay with the 21 and go. You understand what I'm saying? Then go back down and stay around that age. I want to stay in that area anyway.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I just hate to say it. And some of them we didn't even show up. Period. You know, and what I mean by that, we didn't show up. Period. On building like robots and stuff like this here. Just like I was telling somebody, I think that might have been yesterday, I was telling when they was talking about I was in the barber shop and they were saying that Amazon or whatever laid off 8,000 people, right? And I told them, I said, they ain't coming back to work. What you mean? I said, because they got robots. They got robots that's taking them positions. You understand what I'm saying? I got my phone over here on Instagram. Give a shout out to everybody on the Instagram. Give a shout out to everybody on the YouTube, everybody on the Facebook, and everybody on the Twitter. And I was telling them that they're not coming back. They're not coming back. Not Bezos, he the one on that, right? But it wasn't him. I think it was his executive or whoever up under him in that department. And they showed on the internet, they showed the robots that's doing their jobs right now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
that's doing their job.
In the operating room.
Pardon?
They do have robots in the operating room. They're everywhere now. Yes. Yeah, they're everywhere.
And what he said was that these robots here, they don't need lunch breaks. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have to go to the bathroom. He said they just work 24 hours, 24/7. They just go nonstop.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You know, but what I'm saying is this here. In that technology field, like in the stem cell field, you got that one black man that became a billionaire in that field. I forget his name. One of my dudes up in remember my dude I had on Instagram that time we was trying to listen to him.
Yes.
On the phone, because you know he say he sits down with him like once a month and have dinner with him.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? I forget dude's name. I'm gonna have to look it up or get his name. But he's a master in the stem cells. He's a billionaire. A brother. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's been trying to get more of our people to come that way. You understand what I'm saying? But that involves technology. It involves technology. And technology is going to be the way of the world. See, just think about this here. Remember when we was kids, the Jetsons. They had the phones with the face on, they was talking to the people. You could see them on the phone. Remember when we was kids that had them?
And the microwave.
But do you understand what you know what that told me as I got older? They showing you what's getting ready to come.
Right, that's the way.
They're showing you what they're working on. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why, you know what I'm saying, these movies and stuff like that there, they showing you what they're working on.
Yes, of course.
You see what I'm saying? They a lot of times they show you what they're working on.
Yeah,
but we just look at it as a movie.
Time.
Pardon?
That has been since the beginning of time.
Yeah, but we just look at it like it's a movie or something.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We look at it as a movie, as entertainment. And that's what people will tell you. Well, it's just entertainment. Okay. I just leave them folks alone. They don't want to know nothing.
Well, for them, it is entertainment.
Because people, you know what? They don't want to know anything.
People go to the movies for entertainment.
But they don't want to know anything.
Yeah, right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And I could be watching it and be in the barbershop and show them, say, look here, you see this part right here? This is the message right here. Catch that part.
Right.
Go back and watch it again, watch it again, watch it again. It's a message right there.
Yes.
See, these movies have been coded.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they use this rap music to mess our kids up.
Mm-hmm.
It's the aneurysm in the music. Just like the aneurysm on what we're doing right now on YouTube. It go off the aneurysm.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to learn, the aneurysm.
Okay.
I've been trying to get some young brothers to help me with that. They always tell me, I'm going to get with your school. But they never do. But I'm going to just stay on them till they do. Because once you understand that there, the aneurysm, even on this YouTube, that's when you start blowing up.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? The aneurysm on Facebook, Instagram, any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Once you learn that, okay, and little brother was telling me it's all in your voice and things like that there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So, so they
worth investigating.
Yes. The little brother's supposed to be showing me, but you know how these young folks, they be so they act like they so busy. So what can you say? You understand what I'm saying?
Well, in their world, they are very busy.
Yeah. They don't know what busy is yet.
No.
They're gonna find out one day. Then they're gonna be saying, "No wonder school stayed on me to come help." Cause I ain't got time to do nothing but pay bills and make sure the kids fed and all this old stuff here. You understand what I'm saying? But we learn as we go.
Right.
Because I try to learn something new every day. You understand what I'm saying? I don't try to make sure I do.
Right.
I make sure I do. I try to go that extra mile. Actually, I went 60 extra miles today. Literally.
Well, you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
You got to do what you got to do,
That is
though.
the law of nature.
I'm not to be denied. I'm not to be denied.
That's the law of nature. Sometimes we have to go above and beyond.
Ain't no question. But what can I say?
That's what we got to do sometimes.
It comes down to, a lot of times it comes down to how bad do you want it?
Exactly.
It comes down to how bad do you want it?
Right. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. But this is the Few, the Proud Look for Real TV. If your first time coming to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Tap that little bell and smash the thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I don't know what's going on over here with my Instagram.
Technology again.
Pardon?
I said technology again.
Yeah, because my Instagram just paused. It just paused. See the pause? I don't know what's going on. A lot of times don't nothing surprise me with let me say this here, and you're gonna find out too when you start really, when I show you how to do research on this YouTube stuff. You're gonna find out that the positive stuff, like what we do, a lot of times they don't send our stuff out. See, I'm not saying I'm no teacher of nothing, or you're no teacher or a teacher.
Right.
But we do try to stay with positive to uplift our people.
That's
you understand
what
I'm
the whole
saying?
Purpose. That's the whole purpose.
What I'm trying to tell you, the system work against that.
Yeah.
Whether people believe it or not.
We just have to keep trying. That's all.
No. We ain't gonna keep trying. We ain't gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep fighting.
Okay. Well, how about
she'll try. We ain't gonna try. We're just gonna keep doing.
Okay.
We're not gonna try. We're gonna do.
Okay. Well, however it needs to be worded, we're gonna make it happen. But
I keep in my mind. I don't try. My mind, I do. That's just me, though.
Okay.
I don't try. I do. Okay. Because as long as I keep on doing, I'm gonna keep going.
Right.
But if I keep saying, man, I keep trying this and keep trying this, man, forget it. Because I'm trying and I ain't being successful. Because I'm trying. It's time to stop trying and start doing.
Okay.
Me, this is what I tell myself. It's time to stop trying and do. You know, I'm just saying what I have to do for me to keep me going in the direction I want to go in. So I can't not try. I got to do.
Right.
You know, I'm just saying that's how I have to keep my mindset, because it's all about mindset. Whatever you're doing, you got to have the right mindset.
Yes.
If the mindset ain't there, you're going to give up.
Right.
Because the mindset ain't there. You understand what I'm saying? Right. If the mindset ain't there, it's going to eat away at your determination. You understand what I'm saying? Because sooner or later you're gonna say, oh, man, this I ain't doing nothing. I ain't accomplishing nothing. This ain't. You understand what I'm saying? A saying: don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle happens.
Yeah, because that can't happen, right? That can happen.
It didn't happen to me plenty of times.
It can happen.
I said, man, forget that mess. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I would have stayed on and kept going, and the reason why I know, because I see the results of somebody else that I showed how to do it or told them to do it, and they kept on anyway.
Oh, right. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And kaboom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the bomb went off.
Right.
The bomb went off. Now I'm on the sideline saying, man, I'm the one started them on that. You did?
Okay. Well, that's a lesson learned.
Yeah. That's what I said. We learn, we go.
Exactly. So that's something we got to keep pushing into our young people.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yes. And you know, remember we already had a topic on that about them giving up too easy.
Yes.
You know, they give up too easy.
Right.
You know, laying the groundwork to make our children successful is just like you said. You got to see once you see that value in that child, you got to push that.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? You got to push it. You dig what I'm saying? You don't want to push them too hard to make them not want to do it.
Yeah.
But you gotta start getting maybe things for them to do that's in that same area.
Yeah, it's part of encouraging.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
keeping them on the straight.
Yes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all about getting them what you be showing them at the time and teaching them is mindset.
Right. And you know, one thing that I also believe is that, you know, when we see that in that child, we need to ask them, what do they see in themselves as far as what they want to do with their lives? Because sometimes what we see, they don't see. Okay. And if they have a whole different idea, I think it's up to the parent to say, well, you know what? I see this in you too. So that way they know that you're not telling them this is what they have to do. You can add into what they like doing as well. So there'll be two situations that they'll have an opportunity to focus on both of them in actuality. And then sooner or later, they'll start to realize, oh, well, what this person thinks is definitely what I want to do. It can go that way. It could be just that simple. Yeah. Right.
I'm going to see. Hold on a second here. That's not what I wanted. Where's it at? I'll do that over again. I can do that over again. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen in a minute. I'm going to put this up. This is the only black on geomatical. I can't even pronounce the word right. You tell me how to pronounce this word. Geomatical. OMATICS.
Oh, like, right. I need to write that down. I am not one to be guessing.
Do you have something to write with?
Yeah, I do.
Geomatics.
Wait a minute.
It might be geomatics. Geomatrix. Geomatrix.
I can never grab letters.
I think it's geomatrix, but I'm gonna spell it for you. GEOMATICS. Is that geomatics?
Yeah.
Geomatics, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me look this up right quick, and I'm gonna share my screen. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me give you a full screen. You can and just go while I look this up right quick. Okay.
Oh my goodness, this is really a very upside down night. Very upside down. But anyways, when it comes down to our children, you know, we do want them to know that there are choices and let them make some choices. But if you see something in them, you need to also lay that out there for them, so that way at least they'll know that they have 2 things to look at, or maybe 3 things to look at. I mean, I think that's very important. And you also may want to talk to the teachers in school to see what they think, or see if there's something that they can incorporate into their curriculum to see if this will help them out. I don't know how they do it in the classroom now, but if that's a possibility, to talk to the teacher to see if we can get this child pointed in the right direction, could be the answer to all. But I think it starts at home. And I think that if we can get our kids involved in school, or the teachers involved with what you feel like your child would be really good at doing, we need to do that. We need to speak up for our kids, because they're not going to always speak up for us. They're not going to always know what is good and what is bad necessarily, especially when they're so focused on their peers. That's a big deal. Kids tend to mimic everything that they see. So if we can encourage them to go in the right direction, or recognize their gift, it's a beautiful thing. It's definitely a beautiful thing. And we can take it from there once the children are together in reference to the gifts that they possess. Because they all have different gifts, some stronger than others. So we want to try to focus on that.
I'm gonna see if I can share my screen. You know, I ain't did it in a while. I hope I can still remember how to do it. I ain't did it in a while.
You are so unprepared tonight. What am I going to do?
No, I wasn't. Okay, can you see that on the screen?
Yeah, but you know, I'm still on my phone, so it's very
man,
small.
that's right.
Yeah, it's very small.
Okay, hold on.
I need to try the computer, but for some reason I can't seem to log in on your site. Especially when you're live. When you're not live, I can go right on.
Can you see that any better?
Yeah.
Is that better?
It's a little better.
Oh, you see, you on that. Okay, I can't. So if I go too much.
Well, I can see that.
Okay. Can you see the name there? Platinum Geomatics.
Yeah.
Yep. Geomatics, LLC.
Yes.
This is the only black geomatic company.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And where are they?
They are located. It's a Bowman Drive. Oh, they're in Georgia. Beaufort, Georgia.
Okay.
Beaufort, Georgia. Georgia. In Georgia. I'm trying to. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to see if I can. Okay. Okay. It says our mission is to provide. Okay, I'm gonna have to shrink it. Man,
Uh-oh.
I went too big.
Well, that's okay.
Let me see. It's
Because I see the
it's
geographics there. That's the location.
yeah. But now I can't read what's on this on the what I wanted to read because it's I got it so big that
Yeah, because it
it's
doesn't
got it.
look big on my end. It looks very small.
Yeah, it's because you're not on. If you was on the computer, you'll see how it's giant.
Oh, okay, okay. All right.
Yeah, I made it giant.
Okay, well.
Hold on, I'm gonna go down a little bit. Okay. Okay. Here it says our mission is to provide every client with a professional, quality, accurate, and timely experience each and every time. Okay. Fostering a positive work environment. Okay, that ain't what I was trying to. Let me see if this gonna take me where I want to go. No, it took. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, it did. Okay, this is their site. It's a Metro Atlanta-based minority-owned DBE firm that provides professional geospectral service, land surveying. That's what they do. That's what I was trying to find. Get it. This is the only Black-owned land surveying company.
Okay, so are they surveying for what?
You know the survey mean?
Yeah, I mean.
No. Okay, no. Tell me what you think. What you think this survey is talking about?
Well, when you speak about land, I don't know if it's a
Okay,
survey.
this is what they do. You know how you see them on the side of the road somewhere, and they got the thing standing up, and they looking through it.
Yeah.
And another dude, somebody else way on the other end, and they looking through it. So they surveying how much land, where the boundaries are at. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, that kind of surveying.
But is this land to be available for sale or just?
Well, it's not. See, they don't. It's not their land. This is what they do.
Yeah, but I'm just
saying
surveyors. His company is a surveyor. Okay.
Right. This company is the only Black-owned surveyors.
Okay.
Yes, the only one. The only one. But it's technology to do that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just talking about the technology part of it. Okay. That's all. The only thing I was talking about, the technology part of it.
Right.
Okay.
But I mean, technology takes the legwork out of a lot of things. That's the whole purpose of technology, is to take out the legwork, to make it simple, make it easy. Right.
Yes. Okay, we got Ron in the house. Ron in the house. Ron said thumbs up. Hello, everyone.
How you doing, Ryan?
Okay, Mike in the house. Mike say good evening. You guys look great in your pink. All right, my brother.
How you doing, Mike?
All right, my brother. The topic for the night is laying down the groundwork to make our children successful. And I was just speaking on, we've been left behind in technology. And this ain't something I think or I believe. It's something I know because I did the numbers. Like I said, first I seen it on the news. I seen it on the news first. But like I said before, I don't believe, I don't, because the news have a lot of fake news. But anyway, after I seen what they had on there, it piqued my interest. So I started doing a little research on my own. And I hate to say it, but it was the truth. See, we as a people have to learn how to deal with the truth and not with our feelings. You have to deal with the truth. I mean, they always say the truth will set you free, won't it? So why you run from it all the time?
I don't run from the truth.
No.
I know you're speaking in general.
I'm speaking to the whole world.
Yes.
The whole world gonna see this video. The whole world. Okay. You already know we've been viewed in Africa and what other places I told you.
Or Brazil.
Right. You understand? Okay. So
Canada.
we talking to the audience. Okay.
Right.
And this is the proud, the For Real TV. Thumb up the video. Subscribe to the channel and thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. Yeah. So and that's what had me think about this topic, which was really yesterday, but we had some difficulties yesterday and I couldn't get on, so what we get today. But that's one of the reasons why I come up with this topic. A lot of time when I come up with a topic, it's because something is on my mind, or I done seen something and it piqued my interest, and I do the research on it, and I'd be like, oh no, we got to get this out here. See, because I be figuring and thinking that my people really do want to do better. Okay?
Of course we do.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking that my people want to do better.
Right. And there are so many who have done better.
Right.
I mean, I took a look at the Black businesses in Cleveland. It was pretty amazing. And I'm going to try to make a point to patronize as many as I can. Right,
because that's what we're going to have to do.
I didn't realize there were so many.
But it's like we don't like giving our money to people that look like us. Right. That's what it has become. That's what it has become. That's what it has become. But Ron says, I spoke to this white woman today. Her son has a PhD. He works at Metro Hospital. He makes K a year. He's under 30 years old. Well, there you go. There you go. Mike says, yes, we spoke a little bit about this artificial intelligence the other day. Yes, it's taken over. What I was looking for was this let me see, since we on it, let me see if I can find it too.
Well, I can almost believe that if we are losing our jobs to these computers, then the unemployment check is going to be flying around.
Ain't no question.
The government is going to have more people to take care of than they ever imagined.
Well, what you need to understand is that the feds are pushing for that. I don't know if you know it or not. If you don't, I'm gonna break it down to you right quick. That's why they keep raising the interest rate. You know why they're raising the interest rate? The workforce right now is at like 3.4 unemployed. They need it to be around 4.3. So in other words, they're telling you we need you to be unemployed. They want you to be unemployed. So that's why they're raising the interest rate.
Well, they'll just have to take care of the people. That's all.
No. What that does is make things come down in their mind.
No, I'm saying for the people who are laid off because of the robots, then the government is going to have to take care.
But did you hear what I just said? Now, what I'm talking about now is a little different from the robots.
Okay.
They just raised the interest rate a couple points, 3.4, something like that up.
Right.
What was that, yesterday, day before? Okay. They talking about raising it again in May because they want the unemployment rate to go up.
Right.
Not unemployment rate. They saying that will balance the economy. Now I'm just telling you what they saying, and you can look it up for yourself.
Well, I know they always have a crazy idea as far as the interest rate is concerned.
Like the Bushes had the triple down effect.
To me.
Like the Bushes had the triple down effect.
Yes. I mean, I don't know.
And we know the White House ain't letting nothing trickle down nowhere. They putting all that in their pocket. Okay, Mike says the homeless rate is going to shoot through the roof. Then the government will then have more control of you. Thank you, Mike. You getting what I'm saying? That's a part of the unemployment rate. Okay, Ron say, Top, do you understand my last comment? Yes. Here, right, Ron? When you said with a white woman's son making $200,000 a year, under 30 years old, yes, I did understand it. Yes, I surely did. Yes, I did. I surely did.
I personally know someone who graduated from college, and as soon as he got out of college in engineering school, and he walked into a job that paid him $200,000 a year, and with a full package of all the benefits, everything you could ever imagine. He could either work in the office or he could work at home. So he went to the job a couple of times, and he came home one night and told his mom he did not like the job. He wanted to quit the job. And she was very distraught about that because that's $200,000 he was making. But she has said, okay, the job he chose to do was being bartender. And I still, to this day, cannot understand what happened. And then he went from that to being a soccer coach. Never to work that sort of a job again. And it was so easy, such an easy job.
I'm going to give you a full screen. Keep going for me for a second, okay?
Okay. So, yeah, I know that there are people out here that have gotten really good educations and have done absolutely nothing with their education. And then there are some that do take an education and go all the way to the top. I mean, it's an interesting thing how that goes. And sometimes we think we know what's best for our children. And this was a perfect example of, and I mean, going to engineering school, he didn't even have to study. He did not have to study. He was an honor roll student the entire time. And like I said, when he graduated, he was interviewed for the first job and they hired him right away. And that was not what he was interested in doing. I could not imagine being 25 years old, making $200,000 just getting out the gate. Truly was a blessing, but he had no interest in it at all. So I don't know. I think it's tough. We live in a tough world now, and sometimes I think because there are a lot of opportunities, you know, people start to take things for granted and get more choicey about things since it is laid right out there for them, multiple choices. And before, when our parents were coming up, the choices were very limited. Now, the door is wide open for choices. And I think that having multiple choices or too many choices can also lead to failure. And that can be very devastating. I've seen that too. I have seen a person that had multiple choices and still could not find their glitch. Could not find their glitch in this life, and they still haven't as of today. So it's kind of hard. I mean, it's hard. And when we think about technology, I myself, at 63 years old, if God should grant me 20 more years or 30 more years, it would be great. Because by that time, we will be at the peak. And I'm not going to worry about it because my days were definitely going to be numbered if I should live that long. And it's the generations that are coming behind us are the ones who really have to worry about where the world will be when they are of age. Because technology, yes, it is moving people out. And yes, and the government is going to be stuck with having to take care of us. And yes, there will be more people that need to be taken care of versus the ones that have that job, because the jobs are going to boil down to just a couple buttons. So we don't necessarily need a full crew. We might just need one person monitoring all of the robots. So that's something that they're going to have to really, really worry about. And if we have not spoken to our children about that, I think it's time we start speaking to our children about it, because it is coming. It's definitely on the rise. And it's important that we help our children make up their minds in reference to what they are going to do with their lives, because time is definitely of the essence. And you would be a fool to believe that time is not of the essence. We always say, the nature of the beast, I have time, I have time. And I have never been one to waste any time. I have spent every 63 years of my life doing something. In fact, all of my years of working, I've only been laid off for a week. I always went right back to work. So for me, it's kind of hard to just go home and sit down and do nothing. But for those young people coming up, they got to get on it. They have got to get themselves geared up for the things to come, because we are going to have more people than we're going to actually have jobs, especially with technology. And I just can't even imagine having so many people in this world with no place to go, nothing to do. It's going to be dangerous. Idle mind is a devil's workshop.
Okay. Right back at you. I'm back, y'all. Ron said, what's wrong with black folks? But to add to what you just said, I caught the ending of all that unemployment stuff like that there. That's because, see, listen here, you're going to have to build something for your family.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make your family name mean something.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to build something. Because if we don't, like you just said, going out looking for a job going to be over with. McDonald's, Burger King, they're going to be computers. They're going to be robots in there making that food and everything. They're already trying that stuff out now.
Right.
So what I'm trying to tell you, they're not only going to not need you, they're not going to need your kids either.
Of course not.
You're not going to need your kids either to work in the fast food places, because they're not going to need them either.
Right. There's going to be billions of people in the world without no jobs.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay, Mike said, like I said a month ago, the government is trying to turn this country into a renter's nation. Exactly. Once people are unemployed, they will comply with the government to have a place to live. Mike, you know what that's leading to? It's leading you back to the plantation. They're gonna make another form of the plantation. That's what it is. That's what you're saying. That's exactly what you're saying, and that's it. And that's exactly what it's going to. And if we don't take care of our business, we're gonna be there. But I'm gonna tell you something. We're not gonna just be the only ones there too. You will have some of them poor white folks and everybody else on there too.
Right.
Okay.
No question about that.
All right. Okay. Then Mike said it will be the rich and poor, no middle class. You know they've been pushing that. They've been pushing that since the 80s. I said really the 70s. They started pushing that to get rid of the middle class. Okay. Mike said it will be the rich and the poor, no middle class. We have to wake up as a people to understand what's going on. Mike, in order to wake up to just wake up to what's going on, you got to pay attention. You have to pay attention. Paying attention is what wakes you up.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even paying attention. They're not. I see it every day. I talk to young folks every day in these barbershops, in the streets. See, y'all not out there like I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out there hands-on with them. And you would be surprised the stuff I hear come out of their mouths.
Right.
They do not care.
Right.
You.
Well, they don't have the hope that we used to have. I mean, their hope has definitely been diminished. And that is the very reason why they don't seem to care, because I've had young people say, we don't look to be alive tomorrow. So that lets you know that the hope is not there.
Let me say this.
And that's why they have that mindset.
But I've been there before.
In your generation, the whole world is different now.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying mindset wise. But I'm saying mindset wise. Can I go? Or you want to go? Or you want me to listen? There's one mic, right? Right?
I don't know.
Okay, well, go ahead. I'll let you go.
I'm just saying that, when we were young, okay, we did not worry about our best friends being killed. We didn't worry about necessarily being hungry. Our parents went to work.
Yeah.
They weren't drug addicts. They were respectable individuals. So you didn't have the mind to think you're not going to be like your parents growing up. Right now, these young people, they don't think about 10 or 20 or even 24 hours from now. So they're just living in the moment. And that is a very, very unfortunate thing for people to just live in the moment when they're so very young. And that's where we gotta change that part of it. So that way they can realize where they're headed. Though they may not plan it, but we're all gonna be lumped together. We gotta get them out of that mindset. Hopeless. I mean, they're reading about people getting killed all the time. All the stuff on the internet. Hopeless. And especially when they know that they are probably living the lifestyle that caused that other young person to get killed. Do you see what I'm saying? So how are they going to think about their futures when they're living in a hopeless situation, so to speak? They're not planning to be around. Sad, heartbreaking. And I know it's not about my feelings, but when it comes down to hope, for me, it is about my feelings. And I want everybody to have some hope. All of our young people, because they are our future. Retrain that mind. We got to retrain that mind and get them out of those situations. That's a fact. It's an absolute fact.
Okay.
I like this one mic situation.
That's what it's supposed to be anyway. We both can't talk at the same time. We both can't talk at the same time. We can't talk at the same time. We can sing at the same time, but we can't talk at the same time.
Well, we never tried singing. We might have to do that one day.
Okay.
Sing a gospel song.
Nah, we ain't doing no gospel.
I knew that would get you.
You ain't gonna get me. I mean, you ask me, that's devil music. You ask me, that's devil music.
Whatever it is.
You ask me, it's devil music.
Whatever it is, it brings people together. It brings joy. So that's okay.
Rap music brings people together. Rap music brings people together.
What?
Rap music brings people together.
Yeah, in that generation, yes. Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Music brings people together, period.
Yeah, rap music tell you kill your mama, kill your daddy.
Bring people together. Bring them together.
That's what I'm saying, in the wrong way.
Okay.
Saying.
I just seen something where they was in the church or something, singing in the church or something, and dude pulled out a gun and shot his wife and somebody else. I don't know. I guess they might have been sleeping with each other in the church or something. But that was just 2 days ago, or was it yesterday? Okay, but Mike said Mike says, I remember watching Jesse Jackson on TV with my father, and at the end of every speech, he would say, "Keep hope alive."
Mm-hmm. And we've lost it.
Okay.
These kids have lost it.
Right. Then Mike said, I never understood what he meant until I got grown. With a person with no hope is a dangerous person. Yes.
See?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I mean that's real.
It is.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
it.
See what okay, you know what?
Very sad.
See, in these streets here, what you dealing with. Hope alive. I remember Jesse Jackson, he always said that. Keep hope alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But hope with no work just don't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like praying no work don't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping no work don't do nothing.
I know. You got to do the work. You have to.
Let's get that established.
You have to do the work. There's no doubt.
So let's get that established. Okay. These young brothers today, you got some of them out there, they just out there. See, if you pay attention to what these kids are doing today, they ain't even getting no money. They take these cars just to joyride. They ain't getting no money. And they be asking them, what is the use of doing? Man, y'all to carjack somebody with a gun to joyride? Where did that come from?
Well, there's something wrong.
No. Listen. Pay attention and listen. I asked them, where did that come from? Because I tell them, I said, because it didn't come from us. It didn't come from us. It didn't come from us. Because when we did whatever we did, we never put no guns on old people. We never did none of that mess.
No.
Okay. Now, even when I was doing that, stealing cars, we went to the other neighborhood and got cars because they had the good cars.
That's right.
Do you understand me? They had the good cars.
Yes, they did.
You understand?
That's right.
And we bust them down, front end doors, and truck and got money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the junior high school and the high school.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That next day in the morning, when the other old brothers come around and pick up the parts and everything, man, we got $1,000 in our pocket apiece.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm watching, you watch on the news. I don't know if you've seen it yesterday or this morning, yesterday or was it today? Where two women, two young girls jumped on that old woman, tried to take her car. That old woman fought. They didn't get her car.
She should have pulled out her Smith & Wesson if she had one.
Two young girls in the bar. I mean, in the store.
That's a shame.
And the old woman coming out, going to a car. She get in the car, and one walk up to the driver's side, and the other one ran around. While the other one going around to the passenger door, the one on the driver's side snatched the door open and pulled the old woman out. The old woman rumbled, and they end up calling the police, and the police say, yeah, they didn't get her car. She fall back. He said that he thinks she has a little martial arts training.
I better get in the class myself.
Yeah. Didn't get her car. Okay. And Mike said, I never understood what he meant. Oh, okay. Okay, I said that already. But yeah, you know, but what I'm just saying, they do stuff just to have fun, just to ride around and smoke marijuana and drink in the car. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I don't get it. And I asked him, man, y'all, you mean to tell me, man, do you know, man, you get 25 years for carjacking, man? You get 25 years. You're going to get 25 years to joyride? Something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And they be looking at me like, what you mean, school? I'll be like, something is wrong. Something has to be wrong when you know you're going to get 25 years for a carjacking and all you doing is jacking the car to ride around in. Maybe if you find somebody, and it's a shame, find some old person at the store so you can try to rob them and take their money or something in the car and then take that car too.
It's a shame that they're not trustworthy enough that their parents would let them borrow their own cars. So
right. Ain't no question.
Yeah.
Ain't no. They probably do drive-bys
because we
rob
did
people in that car.
We were able to borrow cars.
Yes. Yes.
So that's sad.
Yes.
That's very sad.
Yes. But this is where we at.
Well, maybe they just don't want to be on the street anymore. I don't know.
Well, you know, I don't know.
It's unfortunate.
Okay. See, Mike says that's a perfect example of no hope. Yes, sir, Mike. I must agree with you. They have no vision or hope of the future. That's right. Yes, yeah, I agree with you there.
That's why I say maybe they just want to be in jail. Say it.
No, they don't want to be in jail. I'm telling you right now, they don't want to be in jail because they can't smoke like they want to in jail. Mm-hmm. Most of them are dope fiends and don't know it.
Right, but what if it was a situation where, you know, getting them off the street gets them off the drugs?
But as soon as they come back on the street, they're gonna be right back on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You understand me? You got to want to stop it. Mm-hmm. You got to want to stop it. Because you got to remember, in jail, they can smoke too. They can't smoke like they do on the street.
Right.
But they can still smoke.
I'm glad I didn't have that life.
But they can still smoke.
I'm glad I didn't have that life.
And let me tell you something.
Nor my nephew.
It's not just that they, I ain't gonna say it's just come down, they really don't have no hope and stuff like that there. They really lacking in understanding. Because I'm telling you, I talk to them sometimes, and you know how dogs do like this here, when you be talking to them, they do their heads like this here. Mm-hmm. Trying to understand what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Some of these guys and these little girls out here I talk to, that's how they be looking at me like, I'm serious.
That actually means you're saying something they haven't heard.
Exactly.
On both ends, the dog and the person.
Right. This is what I'm saying.
That's exactly what that means.
Yes.
Yeah.
They look like.
Right. That's exactly what it means. They're hearing something that they haven't heard.
Right. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's some of it is hard to even put into words to relate it to y'all. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To relate it to y'all. I'm saying I'm on all sides of town, maybe 4 to 5 times in one day. And I can go to certain spots and the same people standing in the same spots. Mm-hmm. Ain't moved out that spot.
Mm-hmm. Their comfort zone.
Ain't moved out the spot. Ain't moved out that spot. Mm-hmm. And this people 5 hours later. Mm-hmm. Sometimes 7, 8 hours later. Mm-hmm. On my last round, I come back around, they still in the same spot. And who knows, they probably in the same spot right now.
I say it. No place to go, nothing to do. Obviously, they don't get enough love.
I ain't gonna say that. Because I came from a loving home, but I still was a street dude.
No, so. I'm saying as far as the ones that's standing out there now.
Okay.
It's right, like, where do they go home at some point?
Right. If they got a home.
Or exactly, or someone looking for them, you know.
If they got a home.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, cause mine came looking for me.
Right.
Okay, Ron say, I believe these kids lack education. They failed in high school. Now they in the world and can't compete.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah. But see, what you do is find somewhere where you can compete.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You find somewhere where you can compete. See, you find somewhere where you can compete. Because that's what I did. Find some places that I can compete. And compete very fucking well. Excuse my language, very well. You dig what I'm saying? Why I compete very well. Once you put your mind set, you can do it.
Right.
See,
But that could lead to the wrong thing too.
Getting
in where you fit in could be the wrong crowd.
No, that's not what I said.
No, I'm saying when you're saying about people getting into a space where they do fit.
No, I said no. You find a place that you can get into. You find something that you can get into.
Right, and I'm speaking like, say, for example, what if it was a game?
See, if I say something, listen, hold on. They already on the corner, right? Mm-hmm. So if I say find something that you can get into, it's got to be something positive. They already on the corner. Mm-hmm. So why would I be saying get into a game?
No, I'm saying
you have to listen to what I'm saying. That's why you have to listen to what I'm saying.
I get that, but I'm just saying that I'm thinking about the age range. Are these old people you're talking about?
Some of them, it's all ages. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
It's not no one age on no corner. It's not no one age.
Okay,
no one age.
So if there were 6 people on the corner, they all be different ages. That's what
you're saying. They be different ages. You're right.
Boy. Okay, well,
ain't no one age.
I didn't live that life. I have no idea.
Okay. So that's why sometimes just be quiet and listen. Then when I get finished, then you can hide the mic.
Yeah.
Listen to exactly what I'm saying.
Right.
You find something that you can do that you're good at. You understand? Like we said, you know how you got to gift the gap. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? You might have a gift the gap. Find something that you can do. What can I do to get the gap? Talk to an old brother. Old brother said, man, you be a good salesman.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So you find something you can do.
Right.
People are going to always buy things. I don't care what kind of technology going on. People are going to spend money. They're going to buy things. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? That's all I'm saying.
I will. I'll throw away a lot of money. I'm saying.
Okay, Mike said, I think this is the best time in history to be alive. You can create something for yourself. Thank you. For yourself and family. Coming from nothing. Say that again, Mike. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, Ron say, we operating with technology. No question. That's what this is all about. That's why I opened up with technology. That's why I opened up with technology. But yes, this is the information age. It's billions of dollars being made right now on this internet.
Yes.
They never seen each other. They ain't signed nothing. Mm-hmm. No handshake, no nothing.
Right.
But they're making billions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Right.
Okay. So find something you can do and you can get paid. Mm-hmm. I don't care what grade school you went to. Mm-hmm. Okay? See, I'm not going to tell a child you can't make it because you dropped out of school. Mm-hmm. If I can't push them to go back, I'm going to say, well, look here, you need to find something you can do.
Well, the internet is wide open.
You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Find something that you can. You got a gift for gap, get on the internet.
Yeah, be real creative.
You got a gift of gap, get on the internet. Mm-hmm. That's all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The boys that invented this here, with the 18, 19 years old, mm-hmm. invented YouTube. Mm-hmm. Billionaires. Mm-hmm. Okay? Billionaires. 2 little white boys. Mm-hmm. 2 little white boys. Mm-hmm. I seen on one of them things that come on like early Saturday morning, and it be about technology, mm-hmm. about robots and stuff like that there, and pieces that go in phones and stuff like that there. And they had a little boy on there, little white boy. He was about 9 years old, a millionaire already. Because you know what he was doing? He making the games that the black kids sit around and play all day. He making the games. He making them. He's a millionaire already, about 9 to 10 years old. Right. And this was a couple of years ago I seen that. And I told my grandson about it. While y'all sitting up here playing these things, can't put them down, then you wait a minute, not only them, you got these old 35 and 40-year-olds sitting up all day smoking and playing games. Ain't working nowhere in their mama's basement or on their girlfriend's couch. Playing games all day and drinking and smoking. Being invented by a little 9-year-old boy.
While life is passing them by.
9 years old, millionaire already. Had his parents on there. They say he started with the Legos. He started putting the Legos together, making them look like the computer.
Okay.
But the Legos wasn't supposed to be able to do that. That's what they were saying. The technology part of Legos was not, you wasn't supposed to be able to put these pieces together to put this thing together that he made. That's when they knew something, you know what I'm saying? Right. They knew something then. Then he went on to start messing with other stuff. They put him around other stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Right. It's like we were saying, when you see something they're doing, react on it. Try to get them in the right space, in the right places. 9 years old, and he's a millionaire already. And all he do is sit around, play games, and find a way to make new ones.
Right.
That's what he started doing. He started making his own games. And when he was on there, you know what he said? I hardly even play them now. They don't interest me no more. I just make them. He said, I just make them, and my dad makes sure they sell. I give them to my dad. He take them somewhere for them to sell. Little, his little round glasses on. You know what I'm saying? He said that don't even interest him no more. He said the only thing interests him is if he play a game, it's because he want to try to take part of that game and put it in another part of a game. So he'll make that game up, give it to his dad, and his dad take it somewhere, and all he know is they got money.
All right.
See, his brain it's not even going on the money side.
Right.
But for him, it was just something to do.
Of course.
You see what I'm saying? But the other folks, some small hats, seeing what he was doing. The small hat seen what he was doing. He came and investigated. They said, look at here, hire him to sign this here. We're going to give him this amount of money, and we need him to make us a certain amount of games.
Right.
You understand me? Okay. Because wherever there's money being made, that you can bet it's going to be a small hat going to pop up.
Right. Small
hat going to pop up. See, and I need to get the book, is how we created Hollywood, the small hats. Because you know that's who created Hollywood, don't you? Okay. The small hats created Hollywood. They created Hollywood, small hats. You know, what can we say? This is the few, the proud of For Real TV, right black at you. That's what I can say. Talk black to me, I'll listen. Okay.
And we're gonna point our kids to the right direction.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna have to do.
Right.
You know, I was telling a little brother right around the corner from here, at the store around there, he'd be out there with an older guy, you know, got a patch on his eye. You know what I'm saying? He only got one eye. And he always out there. But he a little older than the other dude that be sitting out there with him, you know, and they be, you know, shooting dice and stuff. You dig what I'm saying? So I was watching little dude, you dig what I'm saying? And I was going into the gas station, talking to the Arab in there. talking about some caps. And then I came back out. When I was coming back out, he was going in. He was like, "What's going on, squad? I be seeing you all the time. You don't never say nothing to us." I said, "Man, because y'all be on some other stuff, man." I said, "But how you doing, though, little brother? You dig what I'm saying?" I said, "I seen how you shaking them things up." I said, "But if you turn them over, you'll be better." He looked at me like, "What you mean, school?" I said, "If you turn them over." I said, "Practice turning them over." Now listen, I know I'm teaching them how to do street stuff, right? Okay, so this is how you have to get to our young folks. Let them know that you know what they already doing. They'll listen to you then.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't come up, "No, don't be doing this, don't be doing that. You bad boy." No, come on, come on, man, get on that. That's what police do to them.
Mm.
Police want to put them in jail for doing something. I told the little brother, if you turn them over, man, you be all right. I said, I watched you last week. I seen you shaking them up. I said, but you want turn them over. I said, you want turn them over. So when I pulled off, I said, he's doing like this here. Okay, I got you now. Because it didn't compute to him at first. Turn them over. Turn them over. The next time I see him, he's going to have more words for me. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's going to practice turning them over.
All right.
Okay, now listen, he's doing street stuff. But what that's going to do, that opens up the lines of communication. It opens up the line of communication.
Okay.
It's going to open up the lines of communication. The next time you see me, you say something else, then I'm going to hit him with the positive game. Just a little bit, though.
Right.
You got to drop love. Drop a love. Drop a love. Drop a love.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you got to do them. Drop a love. Drop a love. Drop a love. But you got to get their attention first.
Mm-hmm.
How you get their attention? You got to know how to talk on their level. And the only ones can talk and think on their levels is somebody that been there.
No doubt.
Somebody that's been there. They can look at the way you walk and the way you talk that they ain't paying no attention to you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? My essence, the way I move and everything, they know what time it is.
Okay.
Even with the shucking and jiving with people, you could see them. I could be walking. They'll be getting ready to walk towards me, but they see the way I walk, and they'll be like, "Oh no." And look at the way my hat's twisted and the way I walk, and they'll be like, "Oh no, not him." You can see it on their face. They be like, "Oh no, not him." You understand what I'm saying? They looking for the next one. You understand what I'm saying? To try to do whatever they're doing.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Because as they say, game recognize game,
Mm-hmm.
and that's real.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't question that at all.
Right. They know the way you move if you're from the streets or not. They can tell by the way you move.
Mm-hmm.
Your movements.
Yes.
They already know. Yeah, we know what that is. You understand what I'm saying? No, we can't do that. We can't even say that to him. You understand what I'm saying? You know, but I'm just saying. But that's how you have to reach them. Mm-hmm. When they see you know what they trying to do already. When they see you know it already, they know you did it already.
Right. It's a matter of respect.
But what it does is open up the lines of communication.
Mm-hmm.
It opens up the lines of communication. That's what it does. Then you just start dropping loves on them and spoon feeding them.
Right.
Planting that seed in their head. Mm-hmm. You understand? So it can grow. Okay, Ron say, Black people for 150 years been trying to lead our kids in the right direction. My grandfather and father preached the same wisdom. My grandfather was born in 1900. My dad was born in 1929. So advice is endless. Yes, endless. Yes. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's real.
Most definitely.
Yeah, yeah. But that's why, like I just said, it's more than just advice. It's more than just advice.
Well, leading by example. You got to do that. Most definitely have to lead by example. Yeah, grandparents are everything.
Yeah, so you got to open up the lines of communication. You understand what I'm saying? Do I look sometime and I be saying y'all wouldn't imagine, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff I see. And I see so much stuff, and you know how it make me want to cry. And I look how bad my people doing. It make me want to cry. So if it make me want to cry, okay, that should tell you something. That should tell you something. And when I say that, I mean the old to the young. Because you got some older people out here in these streets, they just as worse as the young ones, man.
Yeah, you've said that.
Yeah, they are. They're just as worse as the young ones.
Well, I've seen a few things myself. I can't deny it.
I'm saying even their conversations is like the kids now.
Right.
Their conversations is like the kids. See, let me tell you something I used to do. I used to take like little surveys. I used to make up questions, and I say, I'm gonna ask from 14 to 25 these questions, okay, and then I'm gonna ask 35 to like 50, 60 these questions. One day it'd be all women. Okay, because that's what I was going in. I was selling the jewelry, so I was going in the beauty salons every day too. Well, not every day, certain days. I did beauty salons Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. Like, ask these questions. You would be surprised. The questions that these kids was giving me, these grown ass people was giving me the same answers.
Well, that's pretty interesting.
And I would say to myself, I wouldn't say it to them, I just had a 14-year-old girl just told me what you said, and you in your 30s. What is going on? Are we not growing? We're not growing mentally. We're not growing mentally, and you know why? We start getting high too soon. Smoking that weed, drinking. Now, I'm gonna tell you something that I do truly believe that I learned in them programs. And in universities I was in. They say that the time you started drinking and smoking regularly is when your brain stopped maturing. They say your brain stopped maturing at that. And this is
I believe it.
Huh?
I believe it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This ain't just something they say. This is supposed to be from psychologists and doctors.
Well,
and
you
stuff.
can see it. I mean, you can see it.
Yeah. And they say that's when your brain stops at that age.
Right.
And you might be 50, but still at that 14 to 15 that you picked up.
Right.
Okay, Mike said, yes, you're right. You can give them advice, but you have to show them success before they listen. Thank you, Mike. What you gonna replace it with? Okay. Cause when I was in them spots and when I was a juvenile, Minister Pork Chop coming to the house. My mama had Minister Pork Chop and them coming to my house. But they come to my house in new Cadillacs though. Diamonds on their fingers. You understand what I'm saying? Now you want to tell me something? Tell me how to do that there. You dig what I'm saying? But listen, what are you going to give me in replace? You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
See, if you go out here trying to tell these little dope boys to stop selling dope, what are you? They're going to ask you, well, what are you going to give me to replace it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me you're going to give me a $7 an hour job.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we have to remember. You can't give them no $7 an hour job. They ain't trying to hear that. Them, listen here. The ones that know how to do it right, them are your entrepreneurs right there, because that's what they are.
Mm-hmm.
They're just in another field.
Mm-hmm.
Just in another field.
Well, you know how I feel about that.
No. Well, see, because you know why you're getting into your feelings, but I expect you to. You're a woman. You're not getting the point that we're talking about laying the groundwork for our children's success. They still children. You understand what I'm saying? And they are entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
All we gotta do is just look here, man. Take that. If you put that down, it ain't gonna come as fast as that.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? But you might need to try to sell this here. That's why a lot of them today say, damn, top for real, man. Yeah, man, that's all I do, man. Sell hats, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's young boys out there say, tell me, man, you was doing this, man. You woo, man. You whoa. I say, yeah, man. I be talking to them like this. Hey, get my hats off the back seat. Yeah, you're right. But this is what it is right now, though, brother.
That's what's happening right now.
You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Man, I didn't have them say, man, yeah, you ones that a lot of them that didn't know me, like on the St. Clair area, the youngest, they don't know. They said, yeah, no, you told me. He said, yeah, man, I did. One little brother said, yeah, I went home and asked my granddaddy about you. He said, oh, man, that dude, man, stay sharp. He's like, man, if you see him, yeah, you listen to him. This is on St. Clair. This is back before they closed the gas station up there on Court right there where they split. But they was doing so much killing up there. You did what I'm saying? They had to close that gas station. But anyway, but the little brother said, yeah, man, my granddaddy told me about you, man. You dig what I'm saying? And me and him went back and forth for a minute. You dig what I'm saying? I gave one of my cards, you know, but they closed that gas station down, so I ain't been back up that way, you know. Yeah, and then, you know, that was during the pandemic. Then once they shut the bar down right there, that I used to go to right there, Christine's, because my dude had the bar. So I would be in there on Thursday nights, selling my hats. I had a table, set my hats up and put my jewelry on the table, on stands, you dig what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, then I would go outside and mess with the young brothers across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else want to go over there and mess with them, because they used to tell me, say, school, you ain't scared of us? I said, wait, what you mean? He said, man, you ain't scared of us? It's on one of my videos. And I said, he said, man, you ain't. He said, man, you old folks, man, don't say nothing to us, man. They scared of us. I said, little brother, I didn't know I was supposed to be scared of you.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I didn't know I was supposed to be scared of you. You my little brother. I didn't know I was supposed to be scared of you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it. I didn't get that memo. I told him I didn't get the memo. You know, they shooting dice and selling their stuff. You dig what I'm saying? You know, but I don't hold them too long, because I know what they doing. I just drop loves on them.
Mm-hmm.
Give them my business cards. You never know. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years later, they might call or be looking for you.
Right.
You never know.
You never know.
You know, I told you I seen a little dude up here. He said, man, this was like 3, 4 years ago, school. You was hollering at us.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on his way to work.
All right.
He said, man, I got my girl at home. I got a newborn at home. He's like, man, I'm done, man. I'm going to work. He said, school, I'm doing what you was telling me to do. Mm-hmm. He said, man, I was listening. Right. He said, I was listening, but I wasn't listening because I was high. Every time I seen you, I was high. He said, but bits and pieces, he will remember.
Yeah.
And just on the letter, all the pieces came together.
Beautiful.
That's why I say you got to drop loves on them. Mm. You can't try to just talk to them and scold them or nothing. Drop loves on them. Sooner or later, they remember something.
Right.
Then they remember something again. Then they start putting them pieces together.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, that's what old dude was talking about, man. That's what old dude was talking about. Okay. All right, now this is the Fused Product for Real TV. Right Black at you, Right Black at you. We've been on here an hour and a half. We're gonna get ready to shut this down. And I'm gonna give you a full screen so you can do your closeout, okay? I'm gonna give you full screen. You do your closeout, all right?
All right.
Okay, all yours.
Well, thank you for joining in tonight. It seems like we were a little bit all over the place, but at least someone probably picked up some stuff that will definitely be beneficial to them and give you conversation to share with your young people in your life, because we got to reach our young people. And obviously, learning tonight, there are so many different approaches that we can do to reach our young people. And we need to really get out there and try to implement some stuff and talk to our family members, and maybe the family members have friends and we can get them all together. We got to come together in some way. We got to get our kids off the streets, because I hate it when our children get into a space where they're murdered in the street. We don't like that. I hate it. So we got to do something. We have got to do something, and I need ideas. I need some hope put out there for our children. And as a team, we should be able to pull some of them out of there. We may not be able to reach all, but some of them can be pulled out. And it definitely starts at home. We got to keep a watchful eye on our children. And when they're not doing what they need to do, we need to be parents, grandparents, aunts, or uncles that's going to stand in and say, hey, wait a minute. This is not the way it's done. So hopefully tonight, you guys will join us again come Monday with some thoughts. And hopefully we can put some of this stuff together to help our young people. That's the whole goal here, is to try to help our young people. Keep hope alive. You guys have a great night, a good weekend. And for all the new supporters out there that didn't chime in, you were just witnessing, I like that. That's just as good. Share a video if you can. That might be a good way too. If you don't join us at night, or you don't feel like subscribing right now, hopefully if you stay around long enough, you will decide to subscribe. And make sure you thumb up that video for us, please. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
Okay, when didn't you come up with something about a sister night or something?
Yeah, I should have mentioned that. Well,
you still can now.
Okay, I would like to do something for women only, so to speak. But of course, the guys are definitely welcome to chime in to hear what we're talking about. And I'm thinking like maybe we could do it maybe once a week. And I'm not quite sure which day would be good for my audience, but I'd like to have some input before we get the ball running. I'd like to know what you guys think about that. How often would you like to have this little chat? Maybe once a week, or maybe a couple times a month. And tell me which day you'd like as well. So, because hopefully come like maybe by the 15th of April, I'd like to start something in reference to conversation with the women, so the guys can fall back and hear our side of the story. One mic. I can't wait for that night.
Well, ain't that something? One mic. Okay.
Woo!
Okay. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Okay. One mic.
Okay.
Isn't this what it's all about? One mic. Listen. Listen, I want to be able to do that.
Can I speak now?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Well, what
But
the sisters,
briefly.
okay. Well, what the sisters can do is they can just, they can leave they can still leave comments, even if they don't leave them now.
Yeah.
They can leave comments 2-3 days from now, next week. We can always go back and look at the comments.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So sisters, I know you're out there. Y'all could, put it together, pick a night. As she just said, pick a night. Leave it in the comments. Because they can always leave. They can go to the video and leave a comment at any time. They can leave a comment 3 weeks from now, a month from now, a year from now. But I'm just saying, they can always go and leave a comment.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And say what night they would like to do it on. Okay, and say what night they would like to do it on. Okay, so I just thought I'd put that out there.
And I'll try to keep reminding them practically every night until we get some people involved.
Okay. Well, this is
I think that'll be a great thing.
This is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. Right, Black got you. Mike said peace and black power. Good night.
Good night, Mike.
All right, Mike.
Good night, Ron.
Yep. Good night, Mike. Good night, Ron. As I was saying, if it's your first time coming to the video, thumb up the video, hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? Tap that little bell so every time we upload something or go live, you'll get the notification, hopefully. Because I already know I've been being shadow banned really since I started this channel. I say 6 months in is when the shadow banning started. And what I mean, let me say, let me say it like this here. 6 months in when I started doing it the way I'm doing it now. When I was just doing it in my car, just riding around and doing it, notifications was going out like it wasn't nothing. You understand what I'm saying? It seemed like once I started getting some kind of numbers, you know what I'm saying? My notifications stopped going out. Then I started understanding what the other brothers on the channels were saying about shadow banning. I didn't know what they was talking about, but now I do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's been times that I didn't get my own notification to the next day.
Oh my.
My own notification to the next day.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. So all I can do, and that's why I do it the way I do it. I send it out through text message. I'll put it on Facebook. Then I'm going live at 7:45 p.m. You understand what I'm saying? I put it on Facebook. I put it on Twitter. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I got three Facebook pages. And let me say that I got one Facebook page called The Hat Masters, where you see all my hats at. It's called The Hat Masters. Subscribe to the channel. And then I have the Few the Proud of For Real on Facebook. That's a Few the Proud of For Real channel on Facebook. Okay. And then I have my regular Facebook, which is just Raheem Muhammad. Okay. So I have 3 Facebook pages.
Okay.
And all of them is I got a lot of followers on there. Okay, I think my Raheem Muhammad Facebook, I think I probably got 5,000 followers. I think I got about 5,000 people. No. Well, I ain't checked it in a while.
Why would you come over to YouTube?
I don't know. I really don't know. I can't tell you. I cannot tell you. I got probably 150, 200 family members on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? On Raheem Muhammad, and some of them is on my Hat Masters. I mean, they just won't come to my YouTube channel. I mean, I don't know. What can I say? You know,
what can you say?
ain't nothing I can say. You know what I can say?
What?
I'm gonna keep going.
You
That's what
have
I
to.
can say.
It's imperative.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep doing.
Yes, you have to.
Day you
It's
lay off, but
imperative.
your dead don't pay off.
Right.
Okay. We ain't gonna lighten up. We gonna tighten up.
I like that.
Yeah. Huh? From the cradle to the grave. Huh? From the womb to the tomb.
I get that.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Peace and black power, my good brothers and sisters. I'm gonna sign on out of here. Y'all have a great evening. Have a great strong end, not a weekend. We're gonna finish strong.
Absolutely.
We're gonna finish strong.
Absolutely.
So y'all have a great strong end. Peace and black power, and I'm out of here.
All right. Good night.
Good night.